Ran up on him. I ain't saying cause I'm on him. Ran up on him. I ain't saying I don't really give a cause I'm on him. Ran up on him. Tryna stop me, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard. He say he got it with a dog. And we can get to showing love. Break it down and then little ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talking about it so people find out. Everybody, you ride out, jump out. Still in it, now we gon' hide out. Set it back to you. Try something, then it's bye-bye. Like ha-ha, ran up on him. Everybody think I'm tripping, ain't nobody knew. When I ain't ever just feeling nothing. Now I'm back on my feet. I got there for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran up on him. I ain't saying nothing. I don't really give a cause I'm on him. Ran up on him. I ain't saying nothing. I don't really give a cause I'm on him. Ran up on him. He get it back, so don't survive me. And all my life, he get him back, so why he call me? You know it right. Tryna stop me, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.
Models all in this section. Lately I've been counting money every single second. Older brother used to. Now he carry his baby. I call it progression. Have no part of.
What year did my co-host Shaquille O'Neal lose to the Houston Rockets? Was it 1991, 1995, 1999, or 2000?
Hey, we need this one. The bronze likeness of local state Roger Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Hurley, the fourth member of our crew. On the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
Hey guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis.
Really a big part of it, David. Thank you. Tonight, two teams, Chris, that love to run the ball to the post. I think you would have loved playing on either side as you take a look at these teams.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, to be in that spot, I mean, think about it. That's where Draymond Green loves to be in the most, where he can facilitate. You can actually play the point guard from the post side, you can see over your left shoulder or right shoulder. I think it's a better angle actually to see everyone. Every defender can't lock into you, and one strong cut with integrity for your teammates. Oh, they'll be right.
And now the open lineup for Detroit. At the forward positions, Snell and Griffin. Rose is out there with Card, and it's Henson in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard, and it's the Beast in at the 1. And Howard with the stop.
Lobby Howard's way. He'll find ways to finish. That's how talented the built right now.
Outside Rose. Kicks it to Henson. It's up to 3. The Lakers with the rebound. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
And now it's time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake here, too.
Here's Canard. It's up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Rose passes to Griffin. And Davis shows it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rose dishes to Henson. Pass to Snell, and stolen by LeBron. Here's the line to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Rose. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Running off screens all night long.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Rose.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
You've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Howard with the steal. And the Lakers on the break. Here's Rojo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a three-point play chance for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
When you look back at the Blake Griffin trade, many thought the Pistons gave up too much, but it's worked out for them.
Losing the picks for Griffin, you have to admit people forget that Griffin is a star. He reminded those same people last year. He's become the leader for this franchise as they try to move forward.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Rose. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's doing.
And James pulls it down.
And all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Pistons trail by 14. Outside Rose. Pass to Canard. From the arc. And James pulls it down. And here's James up bringing up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They defeated the Pelicans in the last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Snell finds Rose. tee by Howard. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Rojo, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Long season, Chris, talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really, it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, we get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick, that was fun.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Lakers in 5th.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Pistons trail by 16. Here is Rose. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. And without a shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
It's been a really tough quarter for them.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, man, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just the total control so far.
Passes it to Canard. Lights out, Griffin. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. No good from the boost. Pistons trail by 18. Canard kicks to Rose. High post, Henson. Davis is there. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Green.
Here's the Beast. Coming off a stellar performance against the Lakers.
Especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive. And they've taken early control in this game.
Rose. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Rose has got 5.
Amazing awareness. He's got to keep his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player you can
Scoring. His first free basket in 3 times.
The last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And beyond the arc, rebound the Lakers. Rose got 4 rebounds tonight. In the corner of James. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Rose. Davis gets a wide open look. And offensive rebound. Howard. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Outside Griffin. Here's Canard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Green. Here's Rojo. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 20. 3-pointer. Snell hangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of deeds that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle on it.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Rose. Kicks it to Green. Pass to the Beast. On the wing, Davis. Here's Howard. Oh, yes, he did it. And that one 5 down from entire new group here. John Henson's checked in for Griffin. Tony Snell comes in for McCray. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brown. And Derek Rose is subbed in for Langston Galloway. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Henson against Howard. Passes it to the Beast. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 12 points for the Beast.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard is a decent assist when his guys are open.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Pistons. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. That's LeBron James. That's the Beast. And it's Howard into the center, walking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He contributed 31 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see if he can do the rest.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight. I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
It's Wood, top of the key. Back to Rose. Pass to Wood. To the left wing. Can they get it? Kennard's shot is off.
And they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their plays. Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside Rose. Feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Rose has got 7.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
The Beast passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Beast. 14 points for him. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the Beast. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 32 points a game, 14 assists, and over 2.5 steals. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team. Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And Davis pulls it down.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him, affecting the shot.
And the trade for Anthony Davis will rest for the Lakers, but they feel great that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. The Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And Henson kicks to Kennard. Outside Rose. Tries it from 9. The Lakers with the rebound.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. He's got to have a body on right away.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rose passes to Henson. Back to Rose. So he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You play against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the two guys that are on my mind, they definitely could talk trash with the best of all time. And there's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. That guy, David, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talk back in your day?
by far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those two guys would talk trash so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into them too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't. That was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying with you. But those guys, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you themselves after they missed the shot. They talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Takes it off the glass. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here's Rojo. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Lakers have shot 50% from the line today. 3%.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only... I love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
And here's Rose. 12 points for him. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons with possession here. Takes the 13-footer.
Look at the hard-nosed defense. I mean, Howard just makes an effort to contest every shot he can.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The system is set up perfectly for him. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Pistons. There's the pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Rose on the assist by Henson. 14 points for Rose.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Rojo. That's that one through the hole, making now 7-13 in this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Henson against Howard. From 14. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And there's the basket. Good from the Beast. The Beast's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Kennard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Kennard's got 5.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping as much as they need to. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rose passes to Henson. Here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. Outside Rose. Here's the teardrop. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Kennard, guarded by Green. Pass to Henson. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and then for Detroit, Griffin's checked in for Wood. McRae has come in for Tony Snell, and it's Brown in for Kennard. Here's Rose. 16 points for him. Brown outside. Morris with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The shot's good from the Beast.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Now Rose, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Outside Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it there. Here's Rojo. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. 27 points for the Beast.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. This is it to McRae. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
The Beast passes to Davis. Knocked away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the bucket from McRae. And Los Angeles guys shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Come on, you can't allow him to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Rose scanning the floor. Here's Griffin. Green with the block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. The chance now.
Thanks very much, Jay. Everything falling for you in that first half. How were you able to be so efficient?
I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't settle for anything. No easy way out. None. Just attack, attack, attack. Every trip down the court. And I've pretty much been able to get where I want to go and finish with a bang.
They have not been able to stop you, and so far, so good. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. The second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Pistons. On the wings, Kennard and Snell. John Henson out there with Griffin. And it's Rose in at the point.
Moving it around, 8 of her last 10 coming off assists.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
And that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. Hey, he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw drops for Rose. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. You'd like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that hope that breaks, down that breaks, stifle that break.
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to the championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. The Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
He sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much. And Green gets it to go.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Down low. Great D that time from Howard.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Lakers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on that three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Griffin passes to Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And he makes the first.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
And he makes both free throws.
And Chris, just how special was it to play for Detroit in your career? What relationship does this team have with their fans?
Yeah, it was so special. I mean, being able to go home to the house that I grew up in, to where my parents lived, be able to go to the Pistons practice and to be part of it on that jersey. It was so special, man. This team is a mainstay of the city. I mean, you feel like you can lift up the whole city when you play for the Pistons. It was such a special part of my career.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Detroit, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. To the middle. Here's Henson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and punts it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Tipped away. Levis passes to Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run,
Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. That one drops for them.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
The Beast passes to Green. Griffin against Howard. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Griffin with it. Picked up by Davis. Snell. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Here for the Lakers. Marquise Morris is checked in for Howard. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green is checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's the Beast in for Alex Caruso. And then for Detroit, McRae's checked in for Henson. Bruce Brown comes in for Luke Kennard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Tony Snell. And Chris, one thing you have to like about Galloway is that he's always prepared to play.
Yeah, Galloway's the type of player that can see 5 minutes on the floor one game and then start to play 25 minutes the next one. I mean, just think about the...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Oh, we've seen this before, I mean, from Griffin. His dunking ability is off the charts.
Stolen by Rose. Plays it in off the breakaway. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on beat.
The shot's good from the Beast.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Rose against Green. Griffin kicks to Galloway. There's Rose with the 3. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All you got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
You can tell. Here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Murray comes in for LeBron. And it's the Beast in for Green. This is shooting poorly, just 35% so far. You've got Bradley. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Murray. Then there's Marquise Morris. And it's the Beast in at the point. That's the Laker 5. That one falls. And that's 31 points for Rose.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. And he uses the glass on the lane. Rose has got 17 points here in the second half.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Here's Bradley. That one's rebounded by McCray. McCray's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the shot is good. 35 points for Rose.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Shots good from the Beast.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of flowing back into this.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his fifth foul.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now and try to get him out the game.
McCray kicks tonight. Now, here's Maker, covered by Morris. And the shot, no good from McCray.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Right with it. Today, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help them. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, man, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
The Beast passes to Bradley. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
The Pistons shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. McCray passes tonight. And the layup is good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Knight. Dumboya on the double team. Kuzma down for the hoop it goes. That's his fifth take on 9 shots from the floor.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Kuzma's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
From past the arc. Some solid defense from Knight. And, well, Detroit shooting just 30% from the field here in the third.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kicks to Murray.
Hey, close out on Avery.
Pass to Kuzma. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing, and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2
was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Beast.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Detroit making a switch here. Galloway is checked in. Outside Knight. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's Toomboya on the assist by Knight. Here's the Beast. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. On deep. Toomboya pulls it in. Here's McKayla. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game... could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was
We'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, Jet here, man. I thought you guys came out focused and prepared. And once you built that lead, man, you never let up.
Well, step one was to close the door and come back. Step two, though, we wanted to give our followers a show, no matter how they were watching. We wanted our performance to turn up their screens, because without them, without their energy behind us, we'd be low-key lost in the sauce.
Well, you weren't low-key lost. You played great.
Jay, you've got that meet and greet with the season ticket holders now.
Locker room tour?
Yeah.
Are they in there already?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be there in a second. You talk to your fans right
No
there.
problem. See you there.
All right. Let's do this. Oh, shoot.
Welcome back to Hank and the Hornet. We're joined now by Che, one of the primary architects of this winning streak, and we want to thank you for coming on, Che.
Architect, I like that. No problem.
Absolutely. You got the drawing table out, so obviously you guys are in a nice little groove right now.
Moving and grooving, Che.
What I'm wondering is, what has been your key to success, and can you guys keep it going?
Oh, yeah. We can definitely keep it up. You know, the only thing that can stop us is us. We've got all the talent in the world in that locker room, and we can do some big things this year if we stay focused, you know?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, sure, something like that.
I met Drake once. He did not know who I was.
I bet he did.
Look, Che, don't mind Hornet. He barely graduated kindergarten.
Took me 3 tries, Hank.
All right, you see what I'm still talking about? All right, look, anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time, so we're going to let you go, but thanks so much for joining us, Che. Always a pleasure having you on.
Hey, you got it.
All right, got a quick commercial.
Thanks.
What can you say about these guys that we haven't seen already?